Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Canelli.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Canelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update for Tuesday, February 19th. We begin with new details on a fire that damaged a one-story home in Falls last night. Officials say they believe it was accidental and likely caused by a wood stove in the house at the corner of Willow Drive and Wisteria Lane. That's in the Willowwood section of Falls Township. While the family was not home at the time of the blaze, they lost their dog in the fire. Reporter George Matar has more in a story with video at buckscountycouriertimes.com. The Bristol waterfront could get $1 million for a public access pier that would extend out from the wharf at Mill Street. The Bucks County Commissioners are scheduled to vote tomorrow on two separate grants totaling $1 million for the Delaware Riverfront program, which could cost more than $2 million. But as reporter Jim McGinnis tells us in a story online, that's only part of the puzzle. Bristol also has to secure matching funds through other sources. Borough officials said they're hoping to do just that through the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service next month. It's a lesson in the power of the internet and just how much people love cute animals. Last week, Middletown resident Rebecca Johnson posted pictures online of her border collie Zelda balancing nearly any type of object on her head, and they went viral with nearly 2 million views. Now she's appeared on Good Morning America. Reporter Christian Menno has the full story and video on our website.
Good girl! It's been a really great experience and I'm happy to have done it all.
Johnson is an Neshaminy High School graduate studying speech therapy at Gettysburg College. The 18-year-old says Zelda's reward for the tricks isn't treats, but her beloved tennis ball. And in other dog news, meet Oscar and Mocha. These two mini Dachshunds might have lame back legs, but that's not stopping them from getting around. The short-legged dogs use two wheels strapped to their posteriors to move. Their owners tell reporter Hema Duarte that they've found strength in each other, and they're encouraging others with dogs on wheels to meet with them weekly at the Bristol Wharf. This week, they'll meet at 4:45 on Thursday afternoon. You can find more details at buckscountycouriertimes.com. We're seeing a wet and windy day today with showers and a high near 51. Wind gusts are increasing and they may get as high as 34 miles an hour. There will still be a chance of showers tonight with mostly cloudy skies. It will become clear but cold with a low around 30. In high school sports, Souderton faces off against Methacton tonight in the District 1 boys basketball tournament. A win over 6th-seeded Methacton would not only earn 11th-seeded Souderton a spot in Friday's quarterfinals, but also qualify the Indians for the state playoffs for the second year in a row. Sports reporter Todd Thorpe has that story online. We'll be covering the tournament, so keep checking our website for updates on this story. The Sixers' Thaddeus Young is ahead of schedule in his rehab from a strained hamstring, and Andrew Bynum also continues to make progress with his knees. Sports reporter Tom Moore tells us in a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com that Young, in fact, could be back in time for Sunday night's game in New York. Bynum also practiced half-court drills after running on an anti-gravity treadmill without wearing his customary knee brace. The Sixers can use both guys back on the court as soon as possible as they head into the final 8 weeks of the regular season. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. Is a big project a sign that the housing market is coming back to Bucks County? Reporter Jim McGinnis will have a story about a company planning to break ground on a major project for 500 townhomes and 2 10-story condo towers on the Ben Salem waterfront. Plumstead Christian and Holy Ghost will face off in court tonight. It's the high school mock trials final at the county courthouse in Doylestown. Courts reporter Lori Mason Schrader will bring you that verdict. And finally, a Fairless Hills couple turns back the clock with an extensive Pyrex collection and other 50s-style bakeware and kitchen fixtures. Reporter Peg Kwan and photographer Stephanie Vito will have a story with video. You can find all of these stories and the latest local news at buckscountycouriertimes.com. I'm Rachel Canelli. Thanks for watching and have a good day. More than 1 million meals have been served here at the Bucks County Emergency Homeless Shelter. Like any other home, this kitchen is the heart of this shelter, and it's in desperate need of some long overdue TLC. That's why Family Service Association, Comcast, the Courier Times, and Intelligencer newspapers are teaming up in a campaign asking you, Bucks County, to buck up. There will be collection boxes all across the county, so buck up, Bucks County. Let's take care of the heart of this shelter together so they can cook and serve 1 million more meals to those in need.